Hi everyone, good morning, happy Monday. I just read through the best discussion forums that I've seen this entire semester, just talking about your success in the course and what strategies you use. And so I thought I would make a short video and just kind of bring some of that together and also tell you what I think some of the best practices are in approaching this course. So first thing to remember right away is that we're going to have an exam on this Thursday, the 29th, over Unit 3. And so whether you did this at the start of the semester or just doing this now, every unit or every due date, I would actually look at the calendar from the syllabus or the one that's posted inside of our course. I would write down the upcoming deadlines and what's due. I would frequently log into eCampus, check the news items. I try to make a pretty strong effort to make sure that you guys have constant reminders, but check in there. Get engaged into our discussions. You guys do notice that most people are waiting till Sunday, so it gets kind of hard to kind of post and reply to others. So you're trying to knock that out in one day. But if you can do that earlier in the week, that'd be great, so that you're kind of staying on top of things. But then as you're approaching the following week and you're writing down what's going to be due, I would look at, like, even right here back in February the 20th, and I would say, okay, today I'm going to spend an hour and 15 minutes at least listening to a lecture about increasing and decreasing functions, and then relative extrema. So both of those, if you consider 1 week in a regular face-to-face class, you meet for 3 hours face-to-face listening to lecture. So I would schedule your time so you've got about 3 hours devoted to listening to lectures and to reading the book if needed. You'll find the lectures under the tab that says Tegrity Lecture Videos, and so you would be able to click on that, and these are going to be lecture videos that I have recorded, and they would be the same content as the notes that I provide in a face-to-face course. And so if you were to click on this, you would get, it's only about 30 minutes talking about the topic. So as you imagine, this is a bit more condensed, since it's not the same as a face-to-face where there will be that question and answer and kind of review that you spend in a traditional course. But after you've completed watching the videos, then I would go to the homework. And of course you know how to do that by now, but you go to the homework and then only use the view and example when you need it. This is actually going to be the most efficient way to use your time, and I'm not kidding myself in knowing that you guys are looking for the quickest way to get the material that you need to get the grade that you want. And so I really think that just a little bit of planning, as a lot of you guys have said, regular interaction into the course, and then using these lecture videos should help a whole lot. I included the PowerPoints into this course because I found that that's a good way for students to kind of review concepts. So as you get into, and I meant to click on the Chapter 14, but as we get into taking the Unit 3 exam, Chapter 14 PowerPoint, I would probably come through here, download it if I were a student, open it up, and I would use this as a point of reference for me to say, how much do I really need to study? Do I remember all the concepts included in Chapter 14? If I'm looking at the PowerPoint and it seems like my eyes are just overwhelmed because I don't know what it's talking about, then I really haven't done a good job of preparing myself. And so we really don't want to cram last minute. We want to make sure that we spend our time, we really understand the material. And as you're noticing in this course, it really builds upon it. The material builds upon itself, and a lot of those algebra skills that you're weak at the beginning of the semester, you've really boosted those up, but you really have to understand what a derivative is, how to find the derivative, and now we're going to start moving into antiderivatives. So thank you guys so much for posting. This last week's discussion was fantastic. I'm here for you. Many of you said that you missed that kind of face-to-face interaction. We can also schedule like a collaborate, which would be a face-to-face interaction. Individually, we can do that, of course, and also email or call me. I am always happy to talk.